Good morning everyone, and welcome to another live stream modern session. So yeah, let's start with our analysis. I'm kind of considering buys on FTSE, just because you can clearly see we had this pretty strong bullish momentum. We broke above the Asia session highs. Now we had retest of that area, and CVD is still showing pretty strong bullish momentum. Okay, Trump will always use this whenever the 10-year price. Okay, 4.55%. I mean, yeah, could be. I mean, Trump is Trump. Pretty much, there's no word that I can describe Trump right now. But I mean, it is what it is. I guess he knows what he's doing. Probably not, but at least he thinks he knows. So yeah, madman. Yeah, pretty much. So also, as you can clearly see, I'm also considering longs on German 40 because we also had a pretty good news yesterday for the German economy. CVD is showing strong momentum. As you can clearly see, the CVD is moving to the upside, so I will be waiting for like 10 seconds more to see how this candle will close, and more likely I will be looking for longs, and I will expect the price will retest this Asia session highs. Let me see. Okay, 9. I'm waiting for, see, 15-minute time frame. Probably now buys will be above this highs. Buys, that is 24,961, 24,961. Okay, this is the 50-minute time frame. Sells 24,888, 24,19. Let's do it like here. Let's see. Okay, this is the Asia session range. We broke below that, but nothing. There's no a lot of volatility. More likely I will be looking for longs. Let me see if, oh damn, okay, that was pretty strong drop on FTSE. Damn, oh shit, there's a lot of volatility. Okay, something is happening, or did we have some news? Okay, no news, but FTSE went down. Damn, boy. That's like, okay, I mean, I could even consider buying FTSE, I'm not gonna lie. Although currently it's pretty risky to go with the buys. I mean, maybe something is happening. I mean, look at this drop, 58, 29. Not a lot, but like for FTSE is pretty a lot. Maybe let's take a look, 50-minute time frame. Yeah, if we could eventually manage to retest 10,419, so 10 points more, I will consider buying. Okay, but like this CVD is crazy. Maybe I could consider FTSE, not FTSE German 40. Let's go with the sells. 24,911, 910, 24,910. Okay, I'm in sells a little bit too late because I was looking at the 50-minute time frame. this is the first 5 minutes, so I would not say that I'm 100% on this trade, but I will have to closely monitor this trade because maybe I will have to manage my position a little bit earlier. Let me share my entry in a group. Okay. Let's wait for the next candle. Entry is 24,911. Stop for the moment above previous candle highs, slightly above, like 62, 63 points. Nine seven four. And let's see what will happen. CVD is showing a little bit more bearish momentum, but overall a risk reward on this trade could be good. Okay, FTSE is still selling off. Hopefully we could see even continuation to the downside, and yeah, maybe German 40 could eventually follow the price as well. CVD, I would like to see CVD below this lows, below this consolidation. Price doesn't have to break below, but if CVD does that, I mean, there's high probability that eventually price will go through this, let's say, minor support as well. Yeah, maybe I could even consider buying FTSE, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to buy something what is falling down. I would say that was pretty big drop and pretty strong drop. Okay, I got stopped out on German 40, but I entered my position, my longs on FTSE. Yeah, it is what it is. Somewhere around here, I would say. Price hit, FTSE, another. Okay. Let's see, did we had some news? Okay, I mean that should be good. Let me see where I put my stop loss. Probably 400. Okay. So entry is 10,426, 426, stop 10,400, and price is still falling down. Pretty strong bearish momentum. I'm kind of jumping in this trade, I would say, a little bit too early. Yeah, instead of, yeah, I went with the shorts, then probably I should go with the buys on German 40. Because we broke above the range, overnight range. Probably buys would be a good idea. Just market opening volatility. Yeah, probably. I'm still considering even adding a little bit more buys on FTSE. A little bit more position. Although I think the stop loss is a little bit too small. Yeah, but let's wait, maybe this pivot point could hold 10,405. Like price is for the moment kind of rejecting from this area. Yeah, what I'm kind of worried about a little bit is because CVD is falling down. CVD is falling down. Sooner or later, there's high probability the price might fall of that. We are also rejected from this highs. Maybe I should wait like few more minutes to see what kind of closure we will have on CVD. If we see closure, if I see closure below the support, maybe I could consider re-entering another German cells, DAX cells. On the first trade I lost $300 or euros. Yeah, my entry was pretty bad. I mean, technically I sold on the bottom of this candle, which was, I mean, in that moment there was probability the price might continue to go down, but yeah, it didn't. It is what it is. Okay, strong consolidation. Maybe it's time for reverse. Okay. We are technically speaking, we are still in this overnight range. Price tried to break above, but it failed. CVD showing for the moment a little bit more bearishness, but that could change very quickly. I mean, on a daily time frame, we have a lot of bullish momentum. Especially the last 2 days, where I think German 40 was like 2 times above, like 500 points in a day. Current candle is a little bit smaller, still inside bar candle. At least we could go above and retest yesterday highs, which would be amazing. But in the same time, when you have such a strong bullish momentum, there is also probability that we could see a small pullback before continuation. 4-hour time frame showing pretty strong consolidation on a smaller time frame. 1-hour time frame as well. And this candle broke above, probably because of the volume, but in the same time looks like we are ready for continuation. The price might continue to go up. Current candle maybe just making lower wick, but on the 50-minute time frame, CVD broke below the lows, which means for the moment there is a little bit more bullishness, bearishness than bullishness. Yeah, probably. I could extend my stop loss on FTSE, but I will not do that because we could see a little bit more bearishness. If price hit my stop loss, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's really close, like 6 points until my stop loss. Okay, here price is different than on my broker, so I still didn't get stopped out. Somewhere around here, yeah. If price now goes down, I think it will be game over. Yeah, now it is. Price hit my stop loss. Yeah, my entry was a little bit early, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, two trades, two losing trades. Not a good feeling, but I mean, it is what it is. Let me just share that. Yeah, pretty much all the profits from 2 days ago are gone. I still believe that FTSE will be good buy, but I guess only the timing was wrong. Okay. Yeah, next entry on FTSE could be a little bit more aggressive. Let me more drawings. Yeah, even current candle is falling down. Maybe this is just a lower wick before continuation to the upside. You can clearly see previous resistance could be now support, technically speaking. Okay, let's even take a look on a 4-hour time frame. Current candle kinda without upper wick, which is good, so buys. This could be actually good buying opportunity. This is typical price movement when price breaks above resistance, create a pullback, and then we could see continuation to the upside. And this could be technically really good entry. And current candle is without upper wick. We had the opening, a little bit more volatility pushed the price down. So I will consider definitely buying FTSE once again. Maybe I need to wait for some type of confirmation. Okay, so far is a little bit better just because CVD is already consolidating, although price is falling down, but you can clearly see difference between CVD and the real price. We have a small consolidation on CVD, which could be potentially time for reverse and continuation to the upside. And I will be next trade a little bit more aggressive. There's currently a big difference between German 40 and FTSE. Okay, we have 30 seconds left. If I see current candle on CVD bullish closure, I will be buying once again. Yeah, the moment when I had to... Okay, now the candle is still bearish. Okay, 1 minute time frame, still consolidation. Okay, since we are approaching this rejection zone, I will be buying here. And then eventually, if price continues to go up, I will just be adding even more buys. I'm not still in buys yet. I will let you know. Okay, now I'm in. Entry 10,399. Yeah, that's like 10,400. Okay, I don't have a stop loss. My stop loss will be £30. If price drops 30 more points, then I mean it is what it is. I could say that I'm wrong. I was wrong. It is what it is. Stop. Then 10,003 6. Let's go 9 6. Stop loss is like 68.8, but I will put 69. Okay, long, pretty much basically from here, a little bit higher. I'm like 2 points in the drawdown. Stop loss 68, or let's say 30 points. £31. 31. Okay, and TP all the way up. And I will be probably adding if I see a for eventually like breakout of the previous candle highs. This could be still a little bit early entry just because CVD is still falling down. But like, I'm not saying that German 40 and FTSE are correlated, but like usually when everything goes up, if one pair goes up, other pair goes up as well. Not always, but this could be the case that maybe German 40 will follow FTSE and the German 40 will go down, or DAX. But I'm willing to risk one more trade to see if I was right or wrong. And this entry also makes sense on a higher time frame. Breakout, pullback. Now we are in a pullback phase where that pullback could end more likely here. Yeah, FTSE eventually, not FTSE, German 40. Maybe I could go with even buys above 24,994. Buys 24,994. That is slightly above. Okay, buy stop. I even have buy stop. On my broker, that's slightly above 25,000, but idea is the same, just a different price movement. Breakout above this highs and stop loss. Stop loss would probably below, let's here, that's like 70 points. 70 points stop loss. Around here. And target will be all the way up. Eventually we could retest the yesterday highs. But I will manage my position along the way. This is just idea if we see a breakout. I will consider definitely adding more longs on FTSE. That could be, maybe not now because I have the entry here already. So yeah, maybe if I see a little bit more bullishness on CVD, I will be adding a little bit more position on that trade. Okay. Let's see if DAX long could be activated. And okay, not yet, not yet. At least not on my broker. And now it did. Now it did. Let's see. Okay, we broke above and closed above overnight range, above this resistance. Technically speaking, this looks like a really good opportunity. And yeah, I mean, now we just need a little bit more volatility. Just lost my bike again. Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I mean, 600 bucks. I mean, it's a decent bike, I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. It's not a good feeling, but yeah, I mean, you can't actually count daily trading. Like, only count how good are you at the end of the month. I mean, over like it will be like losses, wins, but really what matters is how much you lost or how much you win, how much you won at the end of the month. Okay, I just added another long on FTSE. And now we just have to wait. I mean, it's never a good feeling when you lose. It's never, especially like when you're trading live. Like, but I mean, it is what it is. It will happen. There's nothing much you can do about that. Only thing what you could do is eventually manage your trade and wait. Patient is the key. And what counts actually is end of the month. Yeah, DAX doesn't look. I mean, it looks okay. I can't say. We just have to be patient. I mean, time will tell. But overall, this looks really good. We had before opening a little bit more bullishness. We had a first candle was bullish, then the second was, I would say, still kind of bullish candle just because we have this big nasty wick. And now we have, and we could also have a continuation to the upside. So this is like, in my opinion, really good setup for longs. But that does not mean it will play it well. I mean, does not mean that it will go up. But it looks good. Now we have falling CVD, which is not something I would like to see. German 40 falling down, also not something I like to see, but if I see a little bit more bearishness, more likely I will be closing my positions even earlier, and I will call it for today. I don't want to lose more than 1,000 today. I'm already like 600 down, so not a good feeling. When you start the day with a negative, with losing trade, then pretty much I'm not saying you. I mean, I'm not forcing this, but we had some kind of news that agreement could be reached by Iran and US. But I mean, that should be usually. I mean, this is kind of strange. I mean, when you have a bullish news, price is moving nowhere. When you have a kind of bullish news that something may happen, like, price always goes up. For something that didn't happen, but maybe it will happen, and people are pricing in that. So when something good is happening, price does not react. I mean, really strange, but I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do, but that's why that makes trading really hard. That's, yeah. Okay, DAX falling down. Let me see 50-minute time frame. 50-minute time frame still looks fine. 50 minutes still looks fine. I don't want to see price below value area high. Okay, I'm already streaming 45 minutes. I wasn't planning to stream that long, but now when I have a 3 open position, it's kind of hard to end the stream right now. I mean, even if I end the stream, probably I will let you know how my trades were going in the Telegram. Today, overall, there's no big news. We have some FOMC members speaking, but I'm not really sure how that could affect. Let's see tomorrow. NFP. Okay, this is very important news. Friday, of course, 2:30 p.m. I don't think I will be streaming that. Okay, French bank holiday. Okay, but overall market is open. Overall market is open, and today's nothing is going according to plan. Maybe there is opportunity on FTSE. Longs German 40 doesn't look good. I will even consider closing German 40. Although 50-minute candle does not look that bad. $30-minute, 50-minute, you can clearly see price still kind of respecting the previous candle lows. will see what will happen. Let's see, 50-minute time frame on FTSE. 50-minute time frame is kind of consolidating. A lot of consolidation right here, and even you can clearly see point of control is now down here. Wow. I mean, I will now end the stream, but overall I will leave this position open. 50-minute time frame still looks kind of fine. I'll not say that it looks disaster, but technically speaking, if current 50-minute candle, which just opened 1 minute ago, still somehow remains above this area, I mean, this is the area of possible rejection, and lower we have an area with possible rejection here. So if price respects this area and we see bullish closure, there's still kind of high probability the price might continue to go up. So I will leave my positions open on both DAX and FTSE, and yeah, I mean, see what will happen. If I lose this trade, both trades, I think this will be pretty big loss for me. Let me just check. Yeah, that will be 4% loss. 4% loss on a day. But yeah, let's not rush conclusions and let's wait and see what will happen. So far it does not look good, but sometimes you have to trust your analysis. FTSE doesn't look good at all. FTSE is now retesting the support, which was previous resistance, bearish candle, daily time frame. Yeah, I mean, it could go in both ways, but more likely looks like we could see continuation. We could see continuation to the downside. Even if that happens, I mean, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Not the first time, definitely not the last time. So yeah, I will end the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button. Yeah, I don't know why, because like all the trades today I had was, I will not say they're not good, but just price didn't went according like usual. This is pretty much setup I'm using a long time ago, and sometimes it will my direction, sometimes it will not, but I learned that even if everything goes south, let's say everything goes negative, in just 5 minutes everything could change. So this is still not end of the world. I will still leave this position open and see what will happen. Good morning, Sonia. German 40, look at this. Yeah. Insane. I mean, CVD does not look good at all. potential rejection could happen here because we have a here point of control. More likely we'll break below and price will go down, but even if price goes down from this moment, like, I don't think that $50 or how much is left until price hit my stop loss will not change any difference. Yeah, of course. Of course, I mean, I just want to make sure that other people understand. I know that most of the people understand that it's actually what counts is end of the month. It's just a one bad day. Does not mean that tomorrow will be the same. It is what it is. So thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tomorrow I will still see if I will be streaming tomorrow. If this trade somehow managed to reverse and go in my direction, probably I will not be streaming tomorrow because I don't want to like trade Friday. But if I lose this trade, and I will let you know in the public Telegram group, more likely I will be trading tomorrow in the morning. So thank you guys, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see what will happen. Bye bye.